Hey there, sports fans. Welcome to the Super Eagles Watch podcast. And yes, Olawale, I did that on purpose for you to laugh. Welcome to the show. We do have the hot man with us in the studio. This is where we chronicle the journey of the Super Eagles on their quest for that elusive fourth star. The hot man, Wale, and of course, Babajide Guerrero, very much in the studio with me. Ready for another exciting edition of the show.
Yep.
And it's all about MVP's most valuable players.
Yep.
And in the rich history of Africa's biggest football fiesta, we've only produced 3 individuals that have achieved this greatness. We had one in 1980, the first ever time we achieved greatness, won gold. The captain of the team, also the great former coach as well, the great Christian Chukwu, known as the chairman at the time. And of course, you also had the late goals father, goals king, you want to call him, Rashidi Yekini, scoring our first ever goal at the World Cup, and also our top scorer as well. The most iconic celebration in my mind, by the way. That was in '94 in Tunisia, and of course,
My name is Rashidi Yekini.
okay, once they are done with that, we'll pick it up. Then in 2004, also in Tunisia, we had JJ Okocha, the maestro in midfield for us as well, going home with the MVP. Big question now, Babajide, to you is: do we have what it takes to produce an MVP at this particular tournament?
I don't think we do.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think we do. For the life of me, I think if you've checked the past, even these names you called, the only one of them that wasn't an attacking player was Chairman Christian Chukwu, and it was because he was exceptional. If you look at each department for Nigeria now, the golden goose of the Nigerian team right now is Victor Osimhen. And at the moment, he's got 1 goal.
Yeah, but we're not talking about tournament.
Let him finish.
He's got 1 assist. I do not think it will be MVP ahead of Emilio Nsue.
Are you done?
If I'm still fleshing. If Emilio Nsue goes on to get to, say, maybe the semi-finals.
We're not talking about goal. I'm not talking about top scorer.
I am
here,
also
right?
saying what it means.
So wait,
we are looking at MVP
saying,
of the entire
No,
tournament.
are you saying now that
For the
top
so
scorer
many minutes.
guarantees you MVP?
Most of the time.
No, most of the time.
Most of the time.
No.
But Okocha wasn't the top scorer in
Most of-
2004. It
Yeah.
was Dos Santos from Tunisia.
But how many goals did JJ score? He scored a lot of goals.
But he wasn't top scorer.
The closest person to be MVP for Nigeria is Victor Osimhen.
Okay,
He's got 1 goal and 1 assist.
Okay, so let
He has given his
Wale
statement, right?
you take on
See,
this.
I think that the tournament MVP is staring us in the face.
Who is that?
It's Victor Osimhen.
Oh.
See, the underlying numbers are good. The eye test proves it. Has he been the best Nigerian player in this team? Yes. Has he been one of the best players in this tournament? I say a bold yes. I know I've been on this platform criticizing him, but against Cameroon, we saw work rate, we saw effort, we saw everything. We didn't see goals. But remember, in this tournament, there are still potentially 3 more
But
games
there was
to
an
go.
assist as well.
And there's an assist to go.
Yeah.
There's a goal as well. Now, in this tournament, there's still 3 more games to go.
True.
You don't need to be top scorer. All you need to do is go out there, go to the final, score a couple of goals, win the tournament, crowning effort. He's even Africa's best player. Even from an organizational point of view, you want to give Africa's best player the best player of a tournament.
And make you no turn up now. If you turn up,
He's
you will
been
get it.
he's turning up, that's what I'm telling you.
Hakim Ziyech for Morocco. Ashraf Hakimi for Morocco.
Yeah, what happened to them?
Mohamed Salah.
Sadio Mane?
Sadio Mane has
What
got 2
happened?
goals, 1 assist.
Are they sick?
There's a younger guy in there, Diallo. What's his
No,
name, right?
these
These are players because you're mentioning Osimhen is a proper player for Super
So
Eagles of
none
Nigeria.
of these players
He's
right
not
now,
been the best
none
player
of
in
these
the
players right now
tournament.
can lace Osimhen's boot in terms of performance. None of them.
Mane has got 2
The
goals, 1
only,
assist.
the only player that comes close
Right.
is Emilio Nsue.
Emilio Nsue has got 5 goals at 34 years old. That's right back.
See, all of that is
So bottom line is
by
that
life.
there is no way you cannot use goals or assists
But
as part
Christian
of the
Chukwu was the
conversation.
top scorer in 1980.
That's, I said it at the
Fabio
obvious
Cannavaro in my
statement.
MVP.
It is exceptional. Name another person.
No,
now.
Fabio Cannavaro was
It's
best player in the
exceptional.
world.
The
He was
World
a defender.
Cup. The World Cup that Rodriguez was MVP. Baba next 5 goals.
Hey,
World Cup 2 or 3
so what
assists.
about Cannavaro?
Osimhen don't score
No,
1 goal.
what
That's
about
exceptional.
Cannavaro?
I said it
What about
before.
Luka Modric?
They're exceptional to the rules. Those are the outliners.
I'm giving
Those are
you names
outliners.
now.
And Luka Modric said was not exceptional in that
You
season.
don't
But the truth
you
was
don't have
that
to be top scorer.
what the truth was that
Okay, wait.
Ronaldo and
Wait.
Messi had issues.
Wait,
And they were not so
in the
special.
group stages, the
Yes.
goalkeeper of the group stage,
Ovono.
how many goals did he concede group stage? Go and count. Do you think it's by clean sheet? How many did Nwabali concede? It is not by... See, what I'm telling you is that Nwabali could also have been the goalkeeper of the group stages, but they didn't give him.
But
they
he didn't
gave,
get any save.
They gave Jesus Owono.
How many? Because of the saves. Impact.
Trust me, I'm not saying that.
Because of the same.
I'm not saying goals don't
impact.
count for strikers. But I'm only
MVP
saying-
has to turn up in goals and assists. Believe it or not.
And Osimhen has a goal and an
Forget
assist.
Krikata. He has 1 goal and 1 assist. Sadio Mane has 2 goals and 1 assist.
There's
Maybe go there.
evidence now. I don't explain. I don't show evidence.
No evidence. Because now, if you just say, because Victor Osimhen is Nigerian and he has Krikata, he has passion. Other players too, they wear this thing for their sleeve.
Baba, I feel bet you for this platform right
Say-
now that Osimhen is still going to get you goals and Osimhen is going to
Sadio Mane no go sleep now.
All right, now listen, gentlemen, this is a throwback to
Sadio Mane
the
no go
hot
sleep.
sports we used to have back in the day. And
Sadio Mane
clearly-
get home.
Yeah,
Baba,
wait
go
now,
sleep.
wait now,
Baba,
wait
other
now.
one, no,
Wait,
follow, Joe.
Sadio Mane go sleep.
No,
Gentlemen, we have to go though.
no,
we have to go.
I know we have to
to
go.
Yeah.
But it's basically saying that you have to score goals.
You have to be
as-
impactful.
No, I agree.
Goals and assists, yes.
now
Why
you
you
see,
use
we
the word-
have to
that's
go.
MVP.
You're still going
Unless
now.
you
We
want
have
to
to
say
wrap it up,
playmaker
guys. We have to
award
wrap
of
it
the
up.
year.
Godfrey,
I want
have
to say
to wrap-
Krikata the award of the year.
impact.
Eh.
Osimhen don't make impact.
Sadio
He
Mane
has
no
made-
make impact.
He has.
Now Fufu he make.
Can you compare to Osimhen?
Now Fufu he make. Everybody get their own
No,
champion now.
let's bring it to the table.
Now,
Everybody get their own champion.
while the hot men are
Man-
keeping it
Mane
keeping
gets
the
his own,
heat here in the
Osimhen gets his
kitchen,
own.
we
Hakimi
shall
gets his
go on to look at more sights and sounds and pictures. Oh, we're done? More pictures from Abidjan. Hopefully, to end this argument, Nigeria can produce our 4th MVP.
People so diverse, so many.
200 million people with beautiful languages. Nigerians are so diverse.
Then we start to show our true selves.
Football is one of the things that unites us as a country. There's just something about that soft, round leather ball that makes Nigerians speak.
Whether you're watching at a viewing center, playing on an AstroTurf, setting up a monkey post on Saturday morning, or you're listening over the radio,
Football lives in all of us.
And when it comes to international stage, we all get behind our national team.
Because in that moment, at that time,
we all have one voice.
All 200 million of us have one thing in common.
All we are saying, give us one goal.
It's that time again. Let's support our Super Eagles and cheer them on to victory.
Because this is Nigeria, where football lives.
Like I said, each game, as it comes, we'll strategize and then see how we can win the game. You know, the aim here is to win every game, and so far so good. It's been going well for us, so we'll continue that way.
The last time we spoke about creating chances and not converting most of the chances we create. And since that time, defensively, we've been very solid. And for the first time in this competition, we scored more than a goal in a game. Is this a sign that our rhythm is coming into it, and we are gradually coming to our best in this competition?
I think the team has been playing well. It's just that we're not converting our chances. We scored 2 goals. And I think the unselfishness of some of the players, I think, is fantastic. Osimhen giving that pass to Lukman and Basi also. So, maybe the next match it will be other players that will score for us. So, and the team spirit is good. We just hope to continue that way and see how we can win our games. You know, so the next match is an opportunity for us to still continue, you know, in the process.
Usually when you beat a big team on the continent like Cameroon, there's a feeling everywhere that, look, we have arrived. It's like we've won the cup. How do we keep our players, keep their focus, keep their hunger, so that they can face Angola with the same level of determination with which they've played in this competition so far?
Yeah, the players know that nothing has been achieved. Winning 1, 2, 3 games, I think, is not the aim why they are here. You know? So I think they're all aware that the aim here is to win the cup. You know, so it doesn't matter who is in front of the players. I think they will take those games with all the seriousness that is needed. So we'll be faced by a team that has been doing so well, Angola, and we will not underrate them. We'll come out, give our best, and we'll see what happens. So these players, they are here for a purpose, and they will not underrate any team. So we'll just see what happens on Friday.
People so diverse, so many.
200 million people with beautiful languages. Nigerians are so diverse.
Then we start to show our true selves.
Football is one of the things that unites us as a country. There's just something about that soft, round leather ball that makes Nigerians speak.
Whether you're watching at a viewing center, playing on an AstroTurf, setting up a monkey post on Saturday morning, or you're listening over the radio,
Football lives in all of us.
And when it comes to international stage, we all get behind our national team.
Because in that moment, at that time,
We all have one voice.
All 200 million of us have one thing in common.
All we are saying, give us one goal.
It's that time again. Let's support our Super Eagles and cheer them on to victory.
because this is Nigeria, where football lives.
Welcome back to the Super Eagles Watch podcast. Myself, Victor Godfrey, in the company of the Hot Man, and we had a heated conversation as to if we can produce the next MVP for Africa's biggest football fiesta. Hopefully that will be the case. But let's know your thoughts as well on social media: X, Facebook, Instagram, and of course YouTube. Let's know what you feel. Can we do it? We've only had 3 so far. Can we have a fourth, MVP represent us in the higher echelons of African football? We do have a comment from our social media page, Instagram. From Ambassador Oluwatoba Olawiyi, and he says, yes, he works more than he scores goals. Just to add to the argument in terms of the Hot Men talking about Victor James Osimhen as our prospect in terms of the only candidate that could possibly win the MVP. I won't ask them that question because they're going to go back and forth again.
By the way, why can't Trustekong also win the MVP?
Well,
he's been the best defender in this tournament.
He's no Christian Chuku.
Fair enough. That answers it. Please continue with the show.
Really?
Trustekong. Please continue with the show.
Trustekong is an MVP material in this tournament.
How?
It is easy.
How?
He's the best defender in this
Ekong
tournament.
We have Koulibaly who can be in that conversation, but
so you will see Trustekong. You will see Trustekong. You can't go. Rather, you see Koulibaly for
in this tournament.
Yes, in this same tournament. How many goals has Senegal considered?
In this same tournament.
You know how many goals Senegal has considered?
The same number of goals that Nigeria has considered, just one.
Baba,
fair enough.
Baba, see everything I've done today. I don't explain and I don't show evidence.
There's no evidence for anything.
All right, but
Koulibaly, Trustekong not feel less Koulibaly shoe.
Okay, that
remains
remains to be seen. But guys, we have to go for a goal right now. So obviously, the next time we come here, hopefully, we'll be looking forward to building towards that big game, quarterfinal clash against Angola. But as the Hot Men in the studios, thank you guys so much for making this a very heated episode on the Super Eagles Watch podcast.
It's good sometimes that we have to raise it.
I can feel the heat actually.
We have to raise them. We have to raise them sometimes.
Yes,
all right, guys. We always say this. Thank you guys for being a part of this show. It is bye from us, and of course, bye for now. See you in our next episode.